As you can see, it's not a W day. If you don't know what a W day is, you need to talk to Dennis. He's got the best time management plan on the planet. So I got word that 3 of you guys are retiring: Sandy, JD, and Denny. So I'm here to tell you, retirement life's fantastic. So John and Julie, if you need help with a little consulting on this, just call me. I'm your man. So I was thinking about this. Sandy, we go back a long ways with when I joined the company in '93. You were part of that original sales team. And we had you, me, Perry, Joan, and of course, who could forget Marcus? A lot of great times. So I wish you all the very best, and I know that you're not a scratch golfer now. By the time you retire a couple of weeks, you'll be there. So JD, you know, I've been for years. He backed me up at IBM as well as at Chouinard Meyer. We go back, as I said, a long ways. And John was the best technical person I ever worked with, plus a great friend. So John, I'm hoping when you retire from Chouinard Meyer, your schedule will slow down and you can spend a little more time. So, now, Mr. Denny. So, many of you may not know this, but I've actually known Denny since August of '69 when I joined IBM. Now, I know a lot of you guys know how to, if you aren't even 40, that was 40 years ago, you weren't even born. And for John and Julie, you guys are probably going to your first prom. So, quite a history we have, Denny. You know, Denny's had a series of nicknames over the years, like Tom Selleck, Denny Boy, D-Mac, list price plus 10, of course, we all know that. And then, of course, my favorite was Poacher, because Denny, for 30 years, had the territory on my eastern flank and was always coming over selling deals in my territory. So, Denny, I'm so happy that your end is near, because I don't have to worry about you poaching in my territory. In fact, I'd like to propose that as of after the first of the year, we meet in Weaverville, because you know that's part of my territory, and we'll sign a treaty. And the witness to the treaty will be JD, John Bussey, and of course the tribal chief from the Hoopa tribe. And we'll settle this once and for all.
So I know that Denny is now jumping up and down, claiming that he's not the poacher, that I'm the poacher. And of course, I'm not there to defend myself. So I'd ask you to look at this picture as my Exhibit A. This picture is of a little guy by the name of Will Johnston. He's a kid that used to live down the street from Denny years ago. And one day, Denny ran over the kid's bike. The kid's in tears. Denny refuses to replace the bike, but he does loan him a hammer and a screwdriver to fix it himself. Now, last night, I spoke with Will Johnson. He's a successful urologist in Chicago, and I can tell you, he still bears the scars from this interaction with Denny. So I ask you, who is the poacher? I rest my case.
So, on a serious note, Denny, it's been a great 40 years.
So Denny, I have great memories, like our time in Alaska, ski trips together, talking about grandkids. Of course, our work world, which included names in places like Sam Wells, Joe Waz, Citizens Utilities, Henry at Mercy Hospital, and of course, there's your wonderful work as a medical advocate. Denny, you really are a wonderful person, and I'm thankful to have you as a friend.
What a very special friend. Yvonne, I don't know what you're going to do with him now that he's not working, but call me. For the rest of you, I'll tell you, retired life is absolutely fantastic. The only thing I miss, I don't miss the work, but I do miss the people at Chouinard Meyer. And you all know that you work for a really fabulous company. So, happy holidays to all of you. And I got to go paddling. See you later.